Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin. I'm one of the Partner Development Managers here at Invest in Education. And today I'm just going to be talking you through who we are and our upcoming work experience programs that will be taking place online this summer. Investin was founded in 2012 and we provide school students with an immersive experience of their dream career. We've had over 35,000 students come on our program since we were founded from 81 different countries and over 2,000 schools. Our feedback's outstanding. We're rated as excellent on both Trustpilot and Google reviews. And I think one of the main reasons we've been so popular is that teachers, parents, and students from all around the world are increasingly beginning to understand that there's a huge gap between school and industry. Students simply don't have enough depth of understanding about the kinds of skills they need to break into top industries. Universities aren't really equipped to fill this gap because they have to cater for tens of thousands of students pursuing so many different degrees. And in truth, the university's purpose is academic research and not career preparation. So we exist to bridge the gap between school and industry in order to take ambitious students aged 15 to 18 and turn them into young professionals so that when they get to university, they already have a professional mindset. They'll have a competitive advantage over others in the race for top jobs because of the experience we give them. And we do this by giving students 4 key things. So knowledge, experience, advantage, and network. So in terms of knowledge, you really can't learn the hard skills involved in being in a profession by reading about it simply on Wikipedia. You need coaching in a live, interactive environment with experienced professionals. One of our core values is experience is truth. So in order to break into top industries, you must have a meaningful experience of that career. And we allow our students to walk in the shoes of a top professional by giving them cutting edge, immersive experience that they simply wouldn't think possible at this age. And I'll give you some examples of those in a moment. Advantage. So there's a science to breaking into top industries, and we teach our students that science so that they can have a head start over others when it comes to those recruitment processes. And finally, network. Students need to spend time with professionals so that they can acquire the confidence to think and act like a young professional themselves. And we provide our students with those private networking sessions so that they can start to build a powerful pipeline of contacts now. Internationally, and kind of in the UK as well, students and their studies are being hugely impacted by the uncertainty surrounding COVID-19. I'm sure I speak on behalf of all of those who work in education and all of those studying at the moment to say how heartbreaking it is to see millions of students unable to attend school until further notice. The impact on education has been so widespread, with numerous work experience placements or internships being cancelled. And as a result, we've seen a huge rise of virtual learning and students with time at home and an ambition to be using this time to better themselves and further their career. We had students, parents, teachers emailing us asking for our support in helping students continue to bridge the gap between school and the workplace. And as a result of those things, and in line with our mission of bridging the gap between school and industry, we are delighted to announce that Investin will be hosting live and online internships in 10 careers this summer, which students aged 15 to 18 can register for now. So these internships will give students the opportunity to gain crucial multi-day summer work experience with successful professionals in a live and interactive environment, all from the comfort of their own home. So to start, so there's some highlights that are applicable to all the internships available. So firstly, world-class experiences with world-class people. So students will have Q&A and virtual networking sessions available with top industry professionals who are quite difficult to make contact with otherwise. They will not just be introduced to and be able to speak to these professionals, but they will actually be able to be coached by them through these unique, meaningful career experiences, which I'll mention in a moment. Students will really walk away from these internships with a head start over others. So for those attending the executive internship, they will have access to a day focused on individual personalised career coaching, where professionals will be looking at your CV and your background and giving you bespoke advice on how to get the top of your dream career. And thirdly, comprehensive career coaching advice, which is tailored to that industry. So this will cover subject and university choices, work experience, extracurricular activities, applications, interviews, and more. And finally, one thing that's often overlooked is actually the ability for students to meet other like-minded and talented students from all around the world. So students will have the opportunity to work in groups with other students from around the world and receive live feedback from experienced professionals on the work that they do. So it's a brilliant opportunity for students to start forming a global network of peers. So now I'll mention some highlights of the internships, which are they vary depending on the career that the student chooses, but this is just to give you a snippet of the kinds of things our students will be getting up to. So our young doctors will take part in a patient consultation with a GP and shadow doctors on a simulated ward round. Our young lawyers, our students will experience a full mock murder trial where there'll be an opportunity to cross-examine witnesses and forensic evidence. Our young entrepreneurs will be designing business strategies to create a multi-million-dollar company with coaching and feedback from entrepreneurs. For our budding psychologists, students will have the opportunity to act as a psychological expert witness in a simulated criminal trial. Our architects will be designing 2 bespoke buildings using virtual reality 3D software and Blockworks. Our computer scientists will work with top software engineers on app development. For engineering, our students will get to witness a live teardown of an engine under supervision of top automotive engineers. On our Young Political Leader Summer Internship, students will represent their national government at a UN Security Council meeting. The bankers will experience a live M&A deal going through dramatic rounds of negotiation. And finally, for filmmaking, there will be an opportunity to plan, direct and film your first original film scene alongside expert filmmakers. So those are really just a small snippet of the interactive simulation students will get to participate in for each programme. But you can see full timetables on our website of every activity that you can get up to on each of the internships. All of our live and online summer internships last 4 days and they take place in July and August. The first 3 days are dedicated to immersive experiences of that career alongside top professionals and Q&A and virtual networking time with them. There is a 4th day, which is dedicated to personalised career coaching, where a sector recruitment expert will look at your credentials and create a bespoke development plan so that you can maximise your chances of success. So you can choose to attend either all 4 days or just the first 3. So how do you register for the programme? So there is no application process. We feel that students who have sufficient interest in a given industry should be able to experience it without having to pass a test. You can simply go online and register your place now at our website, investin.org. You don't need to book through your school or anything like that. You can simply book online yourself. And just to clarify, you don't need to have any prior knowledge of your chosen industry before you attend the programme. We don't expect students of this age to know much at all about these industries. They just should have an interest in them and an ambition to learn more, and we will teach them everything they need to know. The age range is 15 to 18 and there's no deadline to register, but places are allocated on a first come first served basis. We're already almost full for the doctor and engineer programmes and we expect to be full on all the other programmes within the next few weeks. So we advise you book your places as soon as possible. Finally, how much does it cost? So there's 2 tiers of internship which have different price points. So the standard internship lasts 3 days and costs £350. It includes the simulations I mentioned earlier, comprehensive career coaching, Q&A and virtual networking sessions, as well as live feedback on your work and the opportunity to work in groups with other students from around the world. In addition, students will be given permanent access to all the internship resources, access to an online assessment and certificate afterwards, as well as lifetime access to our expertise, which can be a valuable source of career coaching for life. The executive internship includes an additional 4th day, which is dedicated solely to personalised career coaching, where an expert from that industry will talk to students on an individual basis, assessing their aspirations, strengths and areas for improvement. Each student will receive a bespoke development plan to help them fulfil their ambitions, and the executive internship costs an additional £145, which makes it £495 in total. So I'll stop there and you can see our website and contact details there on the screen now. Please feel free to get in touch if you have any questions. But thank you very much for listening. We wish you the best of luck in your career journey and we hope to see you on one of our programmes soon.